Hey everybody, welcome back to CL's Kitchen. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do a vegetarian jello. It's gonna be simple and fast and very delicious. It's gonna be a coconut and coffee jello. Okay, so first I'm just gonna do my coffee first so I have it ready when I need it. And I'm just using an Asian brand called Oling. And you can use any type of coffee you want, but to this I'm just gonna use 4 to 5 tablespoons of the coffee, and I'm just gonna strain it through my Asian cloth strainer. And for the liquid you need 2 cups of boiling water, and you want the coffee to sit for a couple minutes. So we're gonna do the cream layer first, which is made of coconut milk. So to our pot, we're gonna add 1 cup of cold water, and then we're gonna add 2.5 teaspoons of agar-agar powder. That's gonna be the agent to set our liquid. So agar-agar is a plant version of gelatin. And you want to start agar-agar in cold water first, because if you put agar-agar into hot water, you're gonna get it to clump. Then you want to turn up the heat until you get the water to boil. That's when you know the agar-agar has fully dissolved. So to the boiling water, we're gonna add 2 cups of coconut milk. You just want to stir occasionally so the agar-agar doesn't settle on the bottom. And to this, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm just using regular cane sugar, and you want just a pinch of salt. You want to stir occasionally because it does boil over, so you need to pay attention. So next, you just wanted to pour your mixture into any container you want. I'm just using a square silicone container. You want to work fast because agar-agar, unlike gelatin, sets at room temperature. So you want to work somewhat quick. So next, we're gonna do our coffee layer. It's basically the same as the coconut layer. So to a pot, we're gonna add 1 cup of cold water and 2.5 teaspoons of agar-agar powder. You want to stir the powder around so it's evenly distributed in the pot, and you want to turn the heat up to high and let the mixture boil. Once the water is boiling, you know that the agar-agar has fully dissolved. And if you're not sure, you can just let it boil on for another 30 seconds to a minute just to make sure. Then we're gonna add our 2 cups of coffee to the pot. And depending on how sweet you want it to be, you can add more or less sugar than I did. I add about a 1/4 cup of cane sugar. And to this, you also want to add a pinch of salt to round out the sweetness of it. If you want this dish to be fully vegan, you could just omit the condensed milk. But I'm just gonna add the condensed milk to give it richness and to lighten the color up. And I'm not gonna give you an exact measurement because it all depends on what color you're looking for. So if you want the coffee to be a lighter color, add more condensed milk. And if you just want it black, just omit it. So you want to stir the pot around. So you want to stir the pot around so the condensed milk is fully distributed around the mixture, and make sure to stir it constantly or the mixture will boil over. So unlike gelatin, agar does set in room temp, so that's a benefit. You don't have to put it in the fridge and wait for 40 minutes. It took about 5 to 10 minutes for the cream layer to semi-set. So you do have to add the coffee layer very carefully so you don't break the cream layer. And one benefit of agar is that it doesn't melt in hot temp. So you could just leave this out in your living kitchen if you wanted to eat it warm, but it is better cold. And another benefit of agar is you can actually remelt it by putting it in a pot and boiling it. An FYI is that agar does tend to leak a little liquid out if it sits out in room temp for a while. It's not a major deal, but the texture is totally different. And the agar jello is firm and crumbly, while gelatin has a bouncy and soft texture. So the texture will be a whole different type of experience. I hope you give this recipe a try, and if you enjoyed the video, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the show, make sure you do or you'll miss a great recipe, and press the bell icon so you'll be notified when the next recipe is posted.